What's up, TikTok family? Good morning. Today we're going to be talking about one of the most ferocious and powerful eagles in the continent of Africa, the African crowned eagle. Let's get into it. Now, the African crowned eagle is a very large bird of prey. It is native to sub-Saharan Africa and is the most ferocious predatory bird on the continent. It's not the largest eagle in Africa, but based on the prey size and prey base it typically hunts, is one of the most powerful and ferocious. As with most birds of prey species across the globe, the females are typically larger, more powerful, more aggressive than the males. The female African crowned eagles can weigh up to 7 to 10 pounds. The males typically stay between 5 to 9 pounds. The wingspan of African crowned eagles are unique because, like most forest-dwelling birds of prey, their wings are not that long, but the secondary feathers, the ones that come under the wing, are more heavily built, and that they use that for flying through dense forests, and that gives them more lift. And the shorter the wings are, the easier it is for them to fly through forests when they're chasing prey. Speaking of prey, the African crowned eagle's prey base is very, very unique. It typically hunts large mammals like monkeys, small antelopes, rock hyraxes, Nile monitors, other type of monitor lizards in Africa. And also, they typically prey on farmers' domesticated livestock like domesticated chickens and domesticated other poultry. Another thing about African crowned eagles, they're one of the only few raptor species that are known to actively prey on small children. There was one reported case of predation on a big female African crowned eagle. A small village boy in Africa was actually playing outside of his yard, and the big female crowned eagle actually attacked him and drove his back talons into the chest, into the throat cavity of this poor child. Ultimately, the mother saw the commotion, came out and beat the eagle to death with a garden tool. And that was actually, luckily the boy survived, but that was one of the only recorded cases of a bird of prey actively showing predation on a human child. And if you look at the fossil record, you can actually see evidence of predation across the evolutionary timescale of eagles and hominids. This skull, I'm assuming, is from Australopithecus, an African extinct relative of humans, and this is a African crowned eagle representation. And there's also evidence of human skulls, well, not human skulls, Australopithecus skulls with eagle talon marks in the skull cavity and the brain case. So one way or another, birds of prey are part of our evolution, and there's evidence to support that by science. So like I said, it's very ferocious, very, very powerful. This eagle is one of the most efficient predators in the continent of Africa. Their prey base is very, very significant, and they're very good to look at. But like I said, they're not usually one to attack humans as predation. Very, very rare occurrences have happened, but this eagle is still very powerful, very beautiful, very sacred to the continent of Africa. So it is protected, but people still, villagers and tribal people still hunt it for bushmeat, which is very sad. But like I said, this eagle is very, very powerful, and I will hope to one day see it for myself and